Osweiler will be the starting quarterback for us on Saturday. And like I said yesterday, I thought Brock did some really good things on Sunday with his teammates, and almost brought us all the way back. So I thought that he did a nice job, and we have a lot of confidence in him that he's going to go out there and play well on Saturday. And we're moving forward, getting ready for the Raiders.
BMAC, Bill O'Brien telling us that Brock Osweiler will be his starter. Tom Savage hasn't cleared concussion protocol. He's expected to be the backup even if he does clear that protocol. On the flip side, the Raiders, Houston's opponent in the wild card round, they're down to their third-string quarterback. Derek Carr out, Matt McGloin also injured. Connor Cook is going to make his first career start in a playoff game. So to summarize, the Texans are starting a guy who was benched 3 weeks ago, and the Raiders are starting a rookie. Do you think this matchup is on pace to be amongst the worst offensive displays we've seen in NFL playoff history?
Well, you know what? Usually in NFL games, when you think you have a for sure when it comes to over-unders or this is a team we know will win the ball game, the opposite usually happens. These two teams faced off weeks ago, remember, in November in Mexico. And it was a very, very it was a good full-quarter ball game, but Oakland won that ball game, if I'm not mistaken. Derek Carr was the quarterback. Clearly, you don't have Derek Carr. I think Connor Cook, he's in a very, very good situation because, like I said before, he has no pressure. All the pressure's on Brock. He's been benched before. Many people feel like the Texans, they're having buyer's remorse.
Right.
And he hasn't lived up to the expectations. Yes, they won their division, but they're in the AFC South.
Right.
There's nothing to pat yourself on the back for when you're in a watered-down division.
Yeah, I do buy what you're selling in terms of Osweiler being the one who feels or should feel the pressure because he's made starts in NFL games.
Yeah.
He got that big money. Connor Cook, he's supposed to be holding the clipboard right now. He's not supposed to be starting any game. So I know he's going to feel nervous because it is his first start and he wants to do well. But if you take a step back, if you're Connor Cook or if you're Jack Del Rio, just say, hey, kid, anything you give us is icing on the cake at this point. Let that defense take care of a quarterback whose coach benched him a couple weeks ago.
Yes, for a guy that was a late rounder, mid-rounder, with Tom Savage. So, yes, the Oakland Raiders defense, they have yet to live up to the expectations. But what better way to right their wrongs in the regular season to come out huge Saturday against the Texans? And Latavius Murray, I'm calling for him to have a big game.
Yeah.
I need you. You got to give me at least 115 yards total offense. And he has the ability to do so. It will be a very, very difficult task because the Houston Texans, they play real good defense.
36.5 is, I think, the total that Vegas has
I take the over.
You're going to take the over.
And reason being is because can the Oakland Raiders defense get enough stops? And I understand the Texas defense has been lights out, but it's almost like you're preparing for a guy you don't know anything about.
And the unknown often can lead to some unknowns, like maybe a high-scoring game with a couple of
Vegas, they're begging you to take the under.
They are begging.
Do the opposite.